So welcome to the first video from Poland. Finally here by the PGE Narodowy Arena. The first thing I'm gonna do today is to get hold of Conor Falvey. He's there in the background. He has no idea I'm going there. I want to present this to you as natural as it is. It's a little bit exciting for me, but I'm gonna present the trophy of the interview of the year. That was my choice, and as I presented the awards in the previous video in Germany. So let's go and try to get hold of him. Hello, Conor.
How are you?
I'm good. I have a little thing for you.
Okay, what is it?
I actually need a cameraman. Maybe your dad could help me. Tom. Tom, could you maybe hold the camera for a quick thing?
That's all I'm good for now, is it?
Yeah. Because and I'll also give you this one. I kind of want to film this as it happened. So in my latest video.
Hold on. Is this gone off?
There should be no excuse for not putting down a perfect heat.
That is on. It's
With a 9
yeah,
plus every
yeah.
time.
Okay. Good point. It was on. So in my last video in Poland, I announced that I'm gonna give awards to the interviewees of the year.
Okay.
The one was already presented by the People's Choice, and the other one that is remaining is my choice.
Okay.
And that one is going to you.
Oh, perfect. Jeez, thanks very much. I appreciate it.
If it's an award, there needs to be something
definitely.
physical. And you know, in Drift Masters there are piston trophies, and as you haven't had any yet.
No, not yet.
Now you have one. It's not the
perfect.
official from the Drift Masters, but that is basically the piston itself is not made by myself, but the pedestal and everything that's made by me. And since the very beginning, when it was in Spain, I interviewed you. I was like, okay, this guy really has a really good attitude.
Definitely.
Not only for the drifting, but also for the like talking to the guys like me and everything. So I think that belongs to you.
Definitely.
No questions asked. I already knew that.
Thanks very much. I appreciate it. I'm delighted now. A trophy before the weekend even starts.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't go wrong.
Exactly. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hopefully we have nice talks in the future as
Definitely.
well. And
Definitely.
I wish you. Best of luck for everything, and we probably talk again this weekend. So.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks very much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So today's first interview, Mats Andreasen.
Yes.
Is this your first time in Drift Masters?
Very first time.
Okay, good. So what has been your road here? I mean, it must not be your first drifting race. So
No.
when do you drive, and what is your background?
Well, we do drifting in Denmark, so it's very small drifting in Denmark. You know, a lot of guys are interested, but there are not many races. So we have to drive out in Europe to try to be as good as we can, to hopefully go up in level. And we have always driven the highest level possible for us. It has been Iron Drift King and such sorts of events, single events. And then this year we had the chance to go to DMP in Poland, because they had the way into Drift Masters with the leading after round 3, got the wild card, and the winner of the season get the full Drift Master season for 26.
Okay.
So we said we might go to a series, because that might be a way in, and anything just worked out for us this year. So now we're here in the Drift Masters.
Okay, that's very nice. Very good to have you here. So, what do you drive? It seems to be a BMW.
Yes.
We can see. What about the car in general? What?
Yes, of course, the E92 we built ourselves. We have just bought the Eurofighter kit, all the external parts, but it's built in my own workshop with all my friends. So,
okay.
It's all
like
home
the
built.
proper way of building.
Yeah, like the old school way. Yeah.
That's what I really like in drifting in general, is that you know, you can come basically from a garage and be successful. Because of the regulations and everything, and of course there is a certain money you need to have, but it's still somehow doable with the sponsors.
It's like I had my old car, is an E30. I've used since this was the first drift car I had it for 9 years, and then we were to build a car, you know, we could go into Europe with. So it's done. This is the 4th season for it. So it's built slowly with all the good parts, so we're able to keep up with the spending. But so it's actually the first proper build I have done. So we're really happy how it turned out.
Like a proper constant development then.
Yes.
So how about the simulator side? I think I had a rumor. Are you?
I'm too old.
Oh, you're old school. Okay.
I'm too old because a few years ago we bought some cheap stuff to try, the simulator, but I can't make it work. Maybe it's a bad simulator I have, but
I heard that even in simulator, it's not very easy to start.
No.
And somehow coming back from the real car to simulator is like more difficult than going.
It's normally, if you can drift to begin with, I think it's difficult to go into the simulator. It takes a lot of training, but that's how it is. We're old school in that way.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to ask about the goals here. I think it's pretty much the same for everybody to have fun and be as successful as possible especially if you're the wild card. So.
Especially because we got the wild card right after the last round of DMP, so we got 8 days when we get home we have to be here.
Okay.
So it's very, we haven't in the budget for this, but of course we have to go here. That has been our dream for many years. So it's been some hectic days. So it's just a dream to be here. Experience, especially this event with the big stadium, is going to be mind-blowing.
And of course, as a Finn, it's really good to see guys from the Nordic countries here.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
We haven't had too many Scandinavians. Of course, Norwegians have been doing pretty good job, but good to have someone from Denmark.
Yes, finally. It's been a few years since Dane has been in Drift Masters, so we hope to do good here and hopefully earn a way in the future too.
What do you think about the track now? I mean, obviously you haven't been driving a single meter in that, but it should be pretty consistent and flat because it's basically a flat.
Yeah, I think it's very, very consistent, and we cannot say it's an easy track, but it's as long as it's flat and don't have the banks, so I think it will be down to the very small margin, and the one who have the biggest balls going into the drive.
I think in the track it's weird that we have something that we don't have almost in any track, that you have the inner clip with the wall.
Yes.
I think that's probably one of the nicest looking corners in the season. So
that is maybe the coolest place on the whole track. Yeah.
Waiting to see that.
Yeah.
So hey, it was nice talking to you.
Yeah,
Best of luck
for
the race and for everything, and hopefully we have a good reason to talk again.
Yeah, we will do our best.
Yes.
Thank you.
Tusen tack.
And now we're here in the stadium. My first glimpse of everything. It's somehow really surreal or absurd how this looks like and feels like. Somehow it feels like really small when you look at the track, but then again the stadium is just massive that you don't even understand how massive it is. But yeah, in my opinion, that one is one of the coolest clips in the entire season. And I think it's pretty nice that it is here in the final race. The roof is now closed. Everybody hopes that it'll be open, and that's about the weather, then how that shows it to us during the weekend. Anyway, wanted to show you this while it's not driving here. I'm streaming the practice live tomorrow, probably from somewhere up there. So that is my plan for tomorrow since the very early morning. So next one here, I have a pleasure to talk into Amanda Sorensen. And then we have just on that very moment the car starting. I put that in the bloopers.
Okay, nice. Good?
So I have a pleasure to talk to Amanda Sorensen here in the paddock in Poland Drift Masters, and this is the second time for you in Drift Masters this year, which is awesome. And I tried to get a hold of you in Ireland, but it was quite much of a buzz around you all the time. So now I'm lucky to have you here. So what is your take on the grand finale here in the stadium?
Yeah, I'm super excited to be here. I walked into the stadium earlier and it was like an emotional moment because I've been here before. I came last year and watched the finals, and every time I come back, I'm like, wow, this place is huge. It never ceases to amaze me. So I am super pumped to be here driving. This will be my third event in the car. So I came straight from Spain, driving in the Pro Spain Championship over there, just so I can get some seat time before the Poland finals. But I'm feeling pretty prepared and pretty ready, so I'm excited.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the track? Because the track is a little bit, or quite a bit special here. It's completely flat. Assumably, the surface will be quite stable. No surprises there. But does the stadium aspect affect the driving?
I think the track itself looks very simple, but I think that's what makes it very complicated, because everybody can do the few turns that are required on the track. It's a matter of how far can you push the limit, stepping out of comfort zones, getting a lot of style factors, going in with full confidence and commitment. So that's where the scores and qualifying are really going to matter. My goals for this weekend is to qualify, obviously, and so I want to qualify high, and I'm gonna do what I can to make sure I stand out in qualifying and prepare for that in practice. I think the stadium aspect of it is very cool, for the simple fact that there's 60,000 people in there, and I have stage fright personally, so I don't think I've ever really had stage fright in drifting, but this could be a situation where I do.
So you've been driving for a Trinity team this season, also in Spain, I assume?
So I only competed in the Spain as a wild card, just for the simple fact that I could prepare for Poland. This is my third event with the Trinity team. I just started driving with them in Ireland. Amazing team to work with. Driving also with Alex Lavnia, Conor Sorensen. The other two drivers are super great and helpful. They're very supportive in my driving, giving me a lot of lead runs so I can practice my chase, which is exciting. But it's so cool to just be backed by a team that is super supportive and can believe in you like that and give me the materials that I need to succeed.
I think within the Trinity team, one thing that is really cool that they have the uniform car liveries, so it's like really like a team. You get these are from the same team.
Yes, exactly. Like it is a team. It's such a team vibe. Everything is very uniform, and it's like when the Trinity team comes, like they stood out to me. When I went to the Spain event for Drift Masters, I was walking through the paddock and I told my close circle, I said, I'm going to find a seat this weekend and I'm going to go see whose car I can rent, because I'm tired of coming to Drift Masters just as attending in the audience. And so I found the Trinity team and I said, I think this is the team for me, and they're the ones because of their strong presence and, you know, their capabilities.
So then a last question. I saw something in the social media or heard something that there's going to be some overseas driving for you next year as well.
Yes, definitely.
Overseas for you, meaning it's this on this side of the pond?
Potentially, yes. I'm also driving in Extreme E and Extreme H, so that's a cool announcement in Dubai. So that'll be fun. But yeah, we'll see.
Very nice. So best of luck for tomorrow, for the quali especially. Hope to see you in top 32, and so that I have another good reason to come to talk to you again.
Okay, very good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Awesome.
So finally, I have Adam Zalewski here in my interview. Finally, meaning that you haven't been attending the races this year, even though you have been on the list of the regular drivers.
Yes.
But there must have been reasons for that. But I'm not going to go into those reasons, because the main thing is that you are here now.
Yes.
In Poland, in your home race.
Yeah.
So at least for me, it would have been a huge disappointment if I didn't see you here.
Yes, very happy to meet you, and hi everyone. Basically, I wanted to say that yes, this season was a little bit tough. I won't go into the details, but it was a little bit tough season for me with many aspects, and I just decided to kind of just chill out mentally, physically, and I think it made a good. I made a good recovery, and now we are in Warsaw, as you said, in the hometown. So I'm very, very happy to be here, having all of our Polish fans. It's really special to be here, and especially at this amazing venue here. It's unbelievable. Like the guys in 2 or 3 days, they lay all of this tarmac. It's absolutely unbelievable.
That is, and of course, for me, it's the first time here. I went into the stadium and I like, okay, the track looks really small, but then the whole thing looks really huge, and I'm like really confused about the dimensions and distances and everything. And how does that affect your driving here? Does it feel different than
if you compare it to like some more technical track, but it's like a normal track?
Well, for sure, what is special about this whole venue, when you go just inside the first time, I think it was like 2 years ago, I go inside the tunnel and then you just see the size of that, like, and then you have kind of like a goosebumps. You see so much people working around, and then you see, damn, like there won't be football this weekend, you know what I mean? Like there will be just drifting, there will be us drivers trying to have a gladiators fight and basically achieve that first place. But what you asked basically, how could I compare this track? It's very technical track for sure. It requires a lot of precision. As you can see, we have all of these walls around, and for sure it's a little scary the first times, you know, when you drive next to the walls, but when you get more experience, it kind of becomes normal to be next to these walls. But in the end, you're always a little stressed, you know, if you go maybe too deep and then you catch that wall and then you go maybe even more crash or something. You don't want that, of course. And I think at this level currently in Drift Masters, not much situations like that happens. But yeah, I'm not sure how can I compare this track to any other track. It's really special for sure. Special layout. There is not much to add, I guess. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, no problem at all. I mean, I kind of wanted to have like a general feeling of it. And what I think about the track is that there is one of the coolest corners in the Drift Masters season, the inside clip where you drag your front bumper close to the wall. I think that's pretty unique.
That's actually the part where it's 1 year ago I was driving with Lori Heinonen and I unfortunately had a crash there. I don't remember, but it was the steering pump, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So in the end that was not the best.
Doesn't help there,
and it's not really the perfect one, but you know, these failures, like, it never happened to me. Like when it comes to the steering, for example. But I know a lot of guys in Drift Masters uses the same pump as me, and they change the pumps like all the time. And then for me, it just happens sometimes, maybe.
Yeah. Well, you know,
it's not
it needs to
ideal.
happen one time, and then you kind of need to. Then you most likely come a little bit even too cautious about that.
Yes. So in the end, I'm very happy to be here. As I said, I missed a little bit of the season, but I've gained that energy back, recharged the batteries,
good.
and I'm back to hopefully show good skill and good performance at the track. Let's see how it goes, because it's always unknown. You never know in motorsport.
We hope so, and I think Niknak showed that pretty well in Latvia. You know, if you are on that level, you can be on that level still and be there as a wild card, and
he's
he
really
came
great.
third, and
congratulations to his deal with AGK. It's a massive deal, and for sure will help him. But about him, by the way, is he driving now this round, the Drift Masters? You don't know?
No. I mean, he's not.
He's not.
He's not. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway,
but hopefully next season we can see, because
likewise, because
I've watched him so many times at the track, and I've been always wondering why every season he has no power. Like every season he comes with the same E36, I think it was. And I'm like, this guy has potential to go crazy,
Yeah.
He just gave him the power, and now they gave him the power. So hopefully he is that.
So you were absolutely right there.
Yeah, I watched. Yeah.
So it was really a pleasure talking to you today. I hope that I have a really good reason to come back to talk to you again tomorrow, especially after the qualification. Yes. But I wish you all the best and best of luck for this weekend's race.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you very much.
All the best. Ciao.